And then you don't cut like a wedge, you cut a 90-degree. You're on an angle. Okay. More like 100-degree. And then you cut like that.
I don't want nearly that.
We stand by the fire, your tiny hand in mine. You're 5 feet off the ground. Your rest on my shoulder.
Awful.
The stars convey the light, so fragile in the night.
Change my shirt.
In this moment, forever be. In this moment, forever be. The night fades like a whispered song as time rushes on.
Stopped by Maple Arch for our weekly pickup. Did 2 raw creams because I've been baking a little bit more. So we're going through this pretty quickly. This vanilla yogurt literally tastes like cheesecake. It is incredible. Some more dill pickles because I've been loving just doing like ground beef bowls with ketchup, mustard, pickles, cheese, the whole thing. We always do 2 dozen eggs per week and then a dozen like normal chicken eggs and then a dozen duck eggs. Trying the butter pecan raw ice cream this time around. And then got some more liver, turkey scrapple. I wanted to try their homemade cider. And then I also picked up short ribs, ground beef, and a round roast for dinners this week.
Brian, this is the marketing membership team that did.
forgot to bring my camera, but I took a walk for my lunch break and then I had a meeting, so I'm actually going to grab some lunch right now. My mom and dad got this, I think it's called the Solo stove. It's supposed to be smokeless or something, or like you can't smell it. There's definitely smoke, and I like the smell of a campfire. I don't know how I feel about this thing yet. I don't think I want one. Like, I don't like how it looks either. If you guys have this, what do you think about it? Because I'm not convinced. Quick deck change, grab my tea, hope they let me in with it. So, oh, I'm tripping. Setting up, doing the damn thing. All right, that went by so fast. It was so fun. My adrenaline was kicking. I couldn't even feel sick half the time. A couple sneezes, but we're okay. Let's go home. Still have some beautiful lemon thyme that I'm going to cut up for this dish. Buddy, did you bring me your ball? Everything is dying. They still have some lavender that I should cut. But lots of lemon thyme. This will literally last me my entire life. Sorry if you hear the boys panting, I just brought them inside. I forgot to show you how I made my mashed potatoes. So I boil russet potatoes or yellow potatoes, whatever you have, and then I actually mix together. This is something I just kind of started doing out of necessity one time because I didn't have milk, but I take maybe like a half cup to a cup depending on how many pounds of mashed potatoes you're making. I mix that in a microwave safe like Pyrex, and then do a block of cream cheese, mix in about a half stick of butter, and use that as my base to mix in with the potatoes. And then I just do salt, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, smoked salt, and if I'm really feeling fancy, I will do roasted garlic, caramelized onions in here, and then I also do fresh chives. And these are so yummy. I leave the skins on. I like them that way, but you can peel them, and I just hand mash them, and they're delicious. Oh, and I also do a little raw cream. Oh, perfect. It is literally just falling apart. It's exactly what you want. You can also like shred this up if you want. To make the slurry or the gravy, I just ladled out some of the juice. I leave some of it because I do kind of just like the juices that are made or whatever. All right, we're gonna make the slurry. I've ladled out the juice from the pot roast, and I'm gonna put in maybe like a tablespoon of gluten-free flour and whisk that and see how we go with texture.
Everything in life feels very frightening, and our life with so much.
There's so many great dried stems. I kind of want to come out here tomorrow and cut some and do like an arrangement. I've got all this wheatgrass, and I don't know if those are like dried alliums, but very pretty. I know that this vlog ended up being a little bit different than what I had anticipated because I wanted it to be reflective of like a normal week in my work week, but with getting sick and everything, I just kind of fell off the bandwagon a little bit. Look how beautiful this is. I am so grateful for where we live. Yeah, I really kind of want to cut some of these. Look how cool they're, like little cages. Hold on. Isn't this neat? I don't know what this is. Comment below if you do. But what I was saying was that, gosh, I am just like in all of this little area. It's so pretty. Okay, sorry. What I was saying is it wasn't like a normal week in the work week for me just because I stopped filming. I wasn't feeling good, but I'm trying to make up for it. So I spent today at home, and tomorrow I'll be home. Tomorrow's Friday, so try to be a little more realistic. Hopefully I'm feeling better. But yeah. I love this little cypress, or excuse me, not cypress, this little cedar tree. It's in the middle of the nature preserve near our home, and I just like every year I see it, I'm like, I want to decorate this thing. So what I was saying is, even when I'm not feeling well, I still try to get a few walks in. I don't do like a super long one. I'll break them up just to get some movement and some fresh air. Going to sneeze. But I don't want to run myself down, but just like a little bit of light movement I feel is good. Oh my gosh, look at this. I think it's holly. Hold on. This is very magical looking to me. This little like tunnel. I posted a reel about how I clean my Dutch ovens this week, and I just figured I would show you again. So this is kind of tricky to get off with just a sponge, so I like to baste this with baking soda, vinegar, and some dish soap. Let it sit for like 15 minutes. You can do it longer depending on how intense your mess is, and then scrub it off and it will be shiny and new. All right, got my baking soda. Just like liberally coat the bottom. Vinegar. I usually have some sort of non-toxic dish soap, but this is what I have right now. Let it sit, and then we'll scrub it. Only been sitting for a couple minutes, but I don't think it's gonna be that crazy. It wasn't too bad. You can see how it's already coming up. Very cute. Good as new. Making Kyle some fried mashed potatoes this morning to have with his eggs. This is so yummy. You just put some butter in a pan and flatten out the potatoes. It's like a potato pancake just mashed. Trying to avoid the camera today with being sick because I look like an actual troll, but I wanted to just give a little update. Sorry, the laundry is really loud. I've been working today, and then this afternoon started doing my house chores because I have to work this Sunday at the Eagles game. So I am going to lose a day at home. And I wanted to make sure that the dogs were bathed, their room was clean, laundry's done. I did my sink clean, which I showed, I think is it in this video? Or did I show it in the last video? I think it's in this video. I have laundry to fold, and then right now I'm actually ordering our Christmas party invitations and making a list for like Black Friday. I'm basically doing like a big November planning session right now. I do a big brain dump on a tablet, and then I'll end up and then I will go back into my actual planner and do like migrate all of the tasks to certain days or weeks, or make sticky notes and just have it be a little bit more formal. But for this month we have Christmas party prep. I have to organize the basement with all of our like Halloween decorations and fall decorations so we can be prepared for Christmas. I need to deep clean our kitchen cabinets and drawers. It's just like time. We need to clean the organizers, and then prep for, like I said, prep for Black Friday and some of the things we're gonna get, because I'm hoping to make the most of that. I'm also doing our party plan as far as like what we need different, or what like new stuff I want to get for decor. I'm going to be sharing my decor binders with you guys and my holiday planner with you, and I might be sharing a little something extra special in the coming week or two, so stay tuned for that. It's like holiday planning related, and it's very functional and helpful. So with that, I'm going to order our invites. I'll show you what I'm getting, and it was crazy timing. I just got a card in the mail for Minted literally 5 minutes ago, right before I was sat down to do this. And because we got our wedding invitations from them, they sent us a $50 like voucher, which like pays for our invites, which I'm over the moon about, because we're gonna be getting our Christmas cards from them as well, and any way we can save is helpful. So I'm also going to show you guys a little behind the scenes of how I'm planning for this Christmas party, so stay tuned for that. So this is what it looks like. I'm not going to show you the bottom because it's got our address on it, but it's just kind of a vintagey Christmas feel, and I love that. I think it's super cute. got all of the laundry done. Literally took me like an hour and a half. It was like 6 loads. I'm still in the process of going through some clothes. That's what I was working on today. I'm really feeling this sense of wanting to declutter and just purge a lot of things. So I got maybe like 10 pieces already, which is, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, like to do in one shot is pretty good. I'm gonna keep going. Tomorrow I have to work a Eagles game, which is gonna be super fun, and I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good time. I told you guys this was gonna be a full week. You're seeing it all. The work, the cleaning, the cooking, the Eagles games, the Flyers games. All of it. Oh, that's terrible lighting. I think I explained it in the last few vlogs, or the last couple of clips, that we're doing these Eagles activation events, just using the Milk Hydra Pro Grip Primer. This stuff is really, really good. Lasts all day long, my makeup doesn't move, and I'm not even like gonna use crazy foundation, and it still looks really good. I've been using the Kosas Concealer. This is in 2.5C. I don't even know if this is actually the right like tone for me, but that is what I use. And then I mix the Glow Screen from Supergoop. And then if I want a little bit more coverage, I go in with the It Cosmetics CC cream. I'm using light medium, and I do like just... All right, then I take a mattifying setting spray. This one's from Milk, and I spray my beauty blender. And I use my fingers for my concealer. I just feel like it looks better. But for some reason, truthfully, I started spraying my beauty blenders with setting spray out of pure like laziness or forgetting to go to the bathroom to wet it. But then it started working really well, and I was like, I guess it's also probably working to like lock in the foundation and everything. So I just continued to do that. And then I really just try to focus where I have redness. So the CC cream from It Cosmetics, I really kind of focus just like right here and around my nose. I don't really mind. I'm also wearing a beanie today, so I don't want to do much near my forehead. And then if I feel like I need a little bit more coverage, I'll just do like a couple dabs there. We're gonna be outside at the tailgate, and it's sunny and it's kind of warm, and I know I'm gonna be moving around a lot, so I really want this to be foolproof all day. Then I'm going in with the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. This obviously you can't get anymore because Becca is not a company anymore. I don't know if Smashbox, pretty sure that's who bought it, has this anymore. Huda Beauty has a great pink toned pressed powder, and it really, something about the pink under the eyes with the blue tones really works, and I just love how airbrushed it looks when you, I don't know if my camera's gonna pick it up, but like I can tell like how much shinier this side was compared to the right before I did it. My dark circles today are no bueno. I probably should have done a little bit more concealer. Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm face palette. I just love this. I'm actually on the hunt for a new, I want like a cream contour, and every cream contour I've ever bought is just too orange and warm toned, and I love that this is like a cool tone. I also have a new way of contouring my nose that I have been loving. It's nothing groundbreaking, I can assure you, but so a couple things that I did while I had all that admin computer work yesterday. I ordered a Christmas tree for the guest room, and I'll link it below. It's really pretty. It's unlit. I'm thinking of doing like vintage colored lights actually on that tree, and doing maybe like mixing. My mom used to do that and mix them with white lights when we were kids, and I always thought it was really cool, and since that room has like a vintage aesthetic to it, I think that's what we're gonna do. Real quick, I'm using the Hoola contour stick and this Patrick Todd nose brush. This thing is awesome, I love it. And I kind of just like swoop it over my nose. I've also seen where you can like press up and draw like a half circle that way, but I just kind of like know where the spot is and then go like that. And then I used to draw all the way down my nose, and I realized it was like elongating my nose too much. And so I only go like 2/3 of the way, maybe half to 2/3 of the way down my nose straight. And then I use this Sephora Collection Pro Contour Highlight number 80 brush and a highlight color like this one. And I go like a straight little doosh, just like that. And you can kind of play with it. But it gives me like a cute little dough nose. Like That's how I feel. All right. Then I'm gonna keep the blush really simple. I feel like I need to go in with, let's do bright pink, a pop of bright pink. This is the Dior Backstage. I think everybody and their mother loves this blush, including me. I'm gonna do it nice and high. I use this a lot in the summer, but I'm gonna show you how to kind of winterize this blush. And we're gonna go on the nose. It's not really that cold. I think the high today is gonna be 60, so. But to kind of give it a winter touch, use like a pinky toned highlighter. I have this one from Becca. You could also use Benefit's Cookie. This one kind of has like a pinky tone. As you can see, I really loved Becca. This is like the perfect pink to kind of just like blend it. It has like an icy look to it. And then we are going to use another translucent powder. This is just the Laura Mercier. And I have a powder sponge that I got from Real Techniques. Feels kind of like, and getting all over me. I'm gonna let that sit there. I'm gonna keep the eyes really simple today. I don't really want to do a ton. Just something natural and easy. So I have this rose gold Laura Mercier caviar stick, and it's got like a nice little shimmer to it. I'm gonna go inner corners and brow bone. And then I have another one. This is the mini one in strapless, like a nice taupey satin beige color. I love these because you can just, they're like swipe and go. Don't need a lot. And then we'll just kind of smoke them out a bit. Super easy. Cool. We'll go ahead and blend that in. Yeah, so anyway, I got the Christmas tree and we're gonna do kind of like a Western theme, I think, for the tree. I haven't figured out exactly what we're gonna do because I want it to be different than the dining room tree, which has this like, is more of like the British hunting theme. And then this is more like the Western version, kind of like Ralph Lauren ranch aesthetic, I guess. Like very Americana, very themed maybe. Maybe a little ski theme, I don't know. Kind of playing around with some different 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. I haven't been using the Refi in a while, but I do kind of want to go back to that. I also need to do an order for the Sephora sale. I just need to get my winter moisturizer, vitamin C, and I want to try the Merit blushes. Nothing crazy. I need to be careful with my spending. We have a big party coming up, so. All right, just gonna tightline my eyes. This is just a Revlon, maybe a little outer thirds. Okay, perfect. I've tried out this CoverGirl Cleanuptopia Lash Blast Mascara. It's not bad. I think I still like my Ilia mascara the best right now, but this one is not terrible. I'm not good at these chatty get readies with me. I'm like too focused. I'm really excited though about a few new things that we're going to be doing for our Christmas decor this year that are like going to be pretty big DIY projects. So I will be filming them and getting that out to you guys hopefully within the next like week or two. So I'm very excited about that. All right, I have to do my signature little flick. Simple, like just to lift my eyeballs. All right, super, super simple, fresh, bright, dewy. I don't know if I want to wear my hair in a ponytail or if I'm gonna do my simple, glowy. Let's go. I've been sitting outside the parking lot for an hour. This is insane. And I even gave myself 30 minutes of extra time. Well, while we're here, this is so unimportant, but I just lined my lips and I was like, this is the best lip liner for me personally. It's the exact same color as my lips, so I don't need anything else with it. It's called Liar from Urban Decay, and I can put it on and not wear anything else. Maybe just like some chapstick or something, a lip balm, and I'm good to go. I really hope we get in there soon because we just have lost 30 minutes of the actual tailgate. It's not good. Here's a close-up of the lips though. See, you can really see the nose contour now. It's really cute. right, we made it. We're here. We're doing the dang thing. Sorry, I want to film this. This is Alright, that's a wrap. We did our first Eagles tailgate. It was really great. It went so well. They're so fun and they go by really fast. It's such a fun crowd because obviously everyone's here for the Eagles, which is like, I'm just biased and I love the Eagles, but there's the beautiful link. I got premier parking. I literally parked right in front of our tailgate, which was great. Let's go home. I also got into the WIP radio tailgate, so they gave us, there was like snacks and food and stuff. I had a little bit of chicken wings and pork belly. It was delicious, but I need to stop and pick up dinner for Kyle. Let's get home. I have like an hour-long drive and then work tomorrow. Have to pick up something for dinner, but there's a Target right next door, so we are just popping in. Just want to see what the Christmas situation is like. How cute are these? I think I'm gonna get, I don't know, the pink's pretty too. Literally all the Christmas stuff is gone. It's November 5th. This is insane. These are really cute. I think we're gonna get those. I like the vintage looking stuff. Every time. Why do I do this? Why?